All right, here we are. I'm going to tackle these questions. Really super important. Always look for a greatest common factor that exists amongst the terms. So for instance, I have this to factor. If you want, don't write anything down, please, don't. But I have to ask myself, what two numbers multiply to 6 times 9 is 54? What two numbers multiply to 54? Right? But add to 21? Oh God, this is going to take a while. 1 times 54, nope, 2 times, oh, gross. Okay, anyways. So what I can do though is, this question seems tough. It's not nice. But look at 6, 21, and 9. If you have the idea, like, hey, wait a second, they all have a factor of 3. So when we look at something, the first thing that, when we look at polynomials, maybe the first thing that we should look at is that if there's a common factor that exists. In fact, there is 3. So what we can do is we could factor out 3. And it changes the expression to be so much easier. And in fact, this is my favorite form. And I can factor this. Now, instead of factoring something large and gross like this, now this is kind of cute, isn't it? Because 3 times 2x squared minus 7x plus 3, I can ask myself, what numbers multiply to 6 but add to negative 7? Well, those two numbers are negative 1 and negative 6. So I'm just going to keep 3. And by the way, 3 is just baggage. I'm just working inside the brackets right now, right? So I can make big brackets and it's going to imply multiplication. So I can decompose like this. And take a look at that first group, that second group. And remember, 3 is just along for the ride. I'm going to put this out of big square brackets. Don't forget, 3 is going to be multiplied to the factors. And what common factor exists in the first pair? It's 2x. So I'm going to factor out 2x from that first pair, and I'm left with x minus 3. What common factor exists in the second pair? Well, that's negative 1. Okay? So now I'm just trying to train my eye with what's going on inside the brackets. That 3 is a little bit distracting to me. So it's 3 times. Now, I notice that inside the round brackets is a common term of x minus 3. And the terms that are left outside of the brackets in the square brackets are going to be 2x minus 1. So factoring this completely is 3 times x minus 3 times 2x minus 1. Okay. I would like you to press pause for this one. I'm going to go through this very quickly, but I want you to press pause and try to factor this. So press pause now. When you've made your great attempt, press unpause and it'll magically appear. All right, so here's my attempted solution. I take a look, and what I notice, first off, is that these are all even numbers. So I can factor out 2 from all of those coefficients for sure. But I think I can even do better than that. 24, 20, and 24, they all have a factor of 4. So I can factor out 4 from my expression. There we have it. So 4 times that expression. And if you want to help you think about this, you could write it as 4 times, just leave a bigger bracket so that it's pleasing to the eye, so that you're not confused by that 4. And so I have my trinomial in the middle, which is 6x squared minus 5x minus 6. I'm going to multiply 6 with negative 6, and that is going to be negative 36. What two numbers multiply to negative 36 but add to negative 5? Those two numbers are negative 9 and 4. So really, I'm going to break this up. Now, I'm only going to decompose what's inside the brackets, the square brackets. There we have it. And I'm going to look among my pairs. So 4 times, what is the common factor in the first pair? 6x squared minus 9x, and that is 3x. So if I factor out 3x from that first pair, I'm left with 3x times 2x minus 3. Now I'm going to look for the common factor in the second pair, and that common factor in the second pair of 4x minus 6 is 2. So now I have 4 times. And I'm just going to look at this. I'm going to factor out 2x minus 3. My factors are 2x minus 3 and 3x plus 2. So factoring this completely is 4 times 2x minus 3 times 3x plus 2. All right. That has been a workout today. But have a snack. You deserve it.